Got Talon Drake on my lap down. Same with Kuko Walter, and Hindre is out of the race. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
Huh.
Oh, it seems like it works. I got 0 drop frames and my goddamn bar is full.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Alright. Have fun broadcasting the last of the race.
I'm about to say the last 15 laps. Hey everybody, the last 15 laps. Woo.
Let me bring it up to make sure. Hello everybody, if anyone's watching.
No, nobody's watching right now, and I feel bad for everybody, and this has just been one ridiculous night again.
Let me check on cam or on stream here and make sure. I don't know if it's my end. The quality of the race itself isn't the greatest. It's a bit pixelated, but it's there. It's going smooth.
It's a little pixelated.
So that's fine. It's working. We can. That's just probably because I turned everything down in iRacing.
True.
But people can at least see it.
If anybody else is gonna tune in.
Kelly's here. Hi, Kelly. We finally.
And it went to red, dude. It went to red.
It went to red, but the stream looks good now.
No, it went back up to green. I don't know what's going on.
It's because it's trying to buffer. The stream got pretty high quality there for a second.
And it dropped down again. Now it went back up. I don't know what's going on. All right. We got 13 to go, and we got Brady Floyd into the wall right there. Everybody scatters, cars. Yep, there go the round.
No.
Jeremy Gill's around.
Oh, let's see here.
Any caution? No caution at all. Brady Floyd turned into the wall. Jeremy Gill, as they keep racing. Single file up at the front. Chris Pierce, Layton Joyner, Jake Raymond, Peyton Howe, Christian Proctor. Your top 5 with 12 laps to go.
I see Kenny Kuko also wrapped up in that as well.
Yeah, he's a lap down, unfortunately, trying to get his lap back.
That is unfortunate. That's really going to spread them out thick. It's going to be hard for some of these cars to catch
you mean
back
thin.
up
It's
to
going to
that
spread them out thin.
Thin, sorry, wrong choice of words there, but it's going to be hard for some of these cars to group back up. I see a couple cars back here, a little bit closest to the main pack here. We got the 6 of Derek Kett. And who's that? The 57, Walter. Oh, crazy bump in there. If these guys can get it together there in front of them, Josh King. If they
one of Timothy Presley.
They might be able to catch. They might be able to catch that pack ahead. They really got to work together. That side-by-side racing is not going to work. As you see, the 57 steps out there. It's not really what you want to do when you're trying to catch the main pack. You want to get in a nice straight line, bumper to bumper.
Like these 3 cars are. Also worth noting, Noah Walter is 1 lap down in 25th position. You got another group of cars right here. They're going to be trying to catch back up to the field. You got Talon Drake in there, or not? Yeah, Talon Drake. You got Jarrett Martin, Shane King, Rob Higgs right there in front of him.
Here the driver's getting a little bit rowdy. I had to go ahead and turn that chat off. I'm taking a peek here. We got a new lead change as the outside lane made a nice push. Peyton Hall back up to the lead. Along with Dylan Canova and Aaron Brown, which made the push on the outside and drop down.
He blinked a little high right there. Latham Joyner got under him, and now they're 3 wide for the 3rd position. Nope, Chris Pierce will follow on. No, that's Jacob Wilson, excuse me. Latham Joyner up to the high side. He's going to be looking up high. Getting a push from Aaron Brown. On the outside they go with coming down to 9 laps to go. This honestly has been your top 5 really. No matter where we're at. I mean, whether it be short track, intermediate, or super speedway, it's just these same 5 guys always find their way up to the front. Oh, there we go, the round right there. Jacob Wilson, Jim Thorndike, JD Van Kirk in the wall. Nick Raffini's in there. Aiden Hutchinson as well.
Yeah, know, I'm throwing back and looking at it here, and it looks like the 59 was trying to shoot the gap. Made contact with the 65 there, and around they went.
Let's wind it up a little bit right there. Pause. Let's change the camera. Let us go to... Yeah, let's go with the far chase. That's going to be a good one right here. Just them Thorndike came down on Pearson. Around everybody went, and... Ooh, that was a big hit right there from Van Kirk and Hutchinson.
Big hit. Yeah, I was just gonna point out too that you see JD up there. It was nice to see him up in the running up in the top 10. And as soon as I was about to say that,
Let's see what happens here. Thorndike looks like he's going to look into the middle right there, and just lost it, and around they went.
just a little bit of contact really upset the trucks, and
Around they go, but that gives a opportunity for all those drivers in the back to catch up now. We're looking back there, you had Joshua King, Derek Catt, Timothy Presley back there. You also had Shane King, Jarrett Martin, Rob Higgs, Adrian Fernandez. Now they're all back up now near the front with less than 10 laps to go.
yeah, super speedway racing, anything is possible, especially getting down to the nitty gritty now. The push are going to be getting more aggressive. People are really going to be trying to get those positions up. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a green-white checkered here tonight.
I would agree with that, definitely. We can definitely see a green-white checker. One, you got the top guys in the front. They're trying to stop Peyton Howe's streak of going for 4 wins. Peyton Howe is actually in pit road right now currently.
Oh, really?
He is on pit road, and I do not know exactly what happened right there.
It looks like he comes down to pit. Oh, he slid into his pit box. He slid sideways into his pit box.
Yep, that's what he did. He slid in right there.
Oh, tough break for Peyton Howell. Will that upset the end here? Will he be able to get back up to the front in time and pull off his 4th victory in a row here in Top Tier Racing?
It very well could, but the thing is he is only going to be in about 16, 17 spot. Probably going to get the green with about 4 or 5 laps to go, and like you said, if another caution does come out, he can definitely get up there. Right now he's down to 17, still sitting on pit road, as well as Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, Jacob Wilson, Anthony Hutchinson, and Talon Drake are all on pit road as well, and Christian Proctor.
All right.
But thing is going good for some of these drivers. You got Jocelyn Waddell in 5th spot. He's on the outside of the top 15 looking in. If he finishes up here in the front, that's going to propel him up into the top 15. Rob Higgs is running well too. Another good run, solid run for him. Shane King, who missed last week's race at Dover, he's running up in the 8th spot. So that's definitely a good day for him thus far. Hopefully he'll be able to finish it out as well. Adrian Fernandez always in the top 10. Nick Raffini sitting in 10th. Again, another very consistent driver. Just on the outside looking in, you got Joshua King and Derek Catt. Both of them looking to get back into the top 15 and be locked in for the next race at Bristol.
Yeah. And I'd like to bring up that Bristol is going to be a Halloween-themed paint scheme race, and is also sponsored by the King's Pit Pass podcast. So make sure you guys tune in and check out everyone's spooky paints next week at Bristol.
And we can already get a preview on one of them right here. Rob Higgs, this is what he's going to be racing next week at Bristol. Nice little witch coven battle is what he described it as. We'll go in more detail next week. But it is something he came about, and he put it up on his truck.
You know, I like it. You don't see too many pink paint schemes out there. Yeah, I like it. It's bold. It's different. It definitely sticks out.
That it does, and I do like that pinnacle on the back decklet of his truck. Looks really nice as well. So
Very
I
well
think he
done.
did a very good job with it.
Yeah, hats off to him. It's a very nice looking paint scheme. Alright, see the lights are off on the pace car.
Gonna be
Getting
getting the green
ready.
flag for about 5 laps to go.
We have to see how aggressive is everyone going to be. Who's going to work together? Who's going to throw the block? And who's going to come out on top at the end?
Well, right now in the top 5, you have no teammate. It's going to be every man for themselves. You got Kuko, or actually, no, I take that back. I'm sorry. Latham Joyner and Jake Raven are teammates at Kuko E Motorsports. Will they work together? That's going to be something that we're going to have to wait and see. But, you know, both are still looking for their first one of the season. Latham has been close. A couple races finishing second as well as third. So he's still looking for his first one to solidify and lock himself into the playoff field.
Yeah, a lot of these drivers are with Peyton Howell winning the first 3 races. They didn't leave many. It's not leaving many positions open for locked in drivers. Got to do it by points.
Green, green, green.
Yep, and the green flag back in the air. They
Alrighty.
are underway. 5 laps to go. Will they make the 5? Already 3 wide in the back right there. Got Chris Pearson already carting the wall. That is going to be Derek Catt. Derek Catt around already. Right off the jump.
Let's see what happened here.
Let's rewind it right here.
Oh, no. Peyton Howell thought there was room. It looks like, yeah, that's the 52, right? It looks like he thought there was room and there was not room.
Take a look at the far chase right here for Derek Catt. Yeah, Peyton Howell on the high side, just going, and just right in the back of Derek Catt. And around goes Michael Weissman as well. He gets tagged up into the wall as well. Weissman not having a fun day. He's been involved in multiple wrecks. Yes, folks, I know you haven't seen them all, but we have been trying to get it working. We've kind of have seen the race going on, and unfortunately, Michael Weissman has been involved in quite a bit of carnage as well. All right, so we're going to rack them up, ready to go again. It looks like we will probably have our green-white checker by the time they come around and get the green flag again.
Oh, yeah, definitely will. We have 1 attempt at a green-white checkered tonight. So if they don't get it done with that 1 green-white checkered, that will be the race. We'd like to thank everyone for watching the Teir Racing Network. Brought to you in part by and sponsored by Suncoast Roofing Suppliers, the King's Pit Pass Podcast, SM Racing Products, and PGHA Designs. Which a few of these trucks out here tonight were made by myself, PGHA Designs.
Yeah, like we got the number 60 right over here. I mean, granted, all the royalty trucks are right there. You got Joshua King, as well as Derek Catt, who's unfortunately on pit road sideways. Not a happy camper, I'm sure, right now.
I wouldn't be either. You take a look at the number 74 of Michael Weissman. That's one of my early paints. I like that one a lot. Good looking truck from Kuko E Motorsports. It
definitely is. We had Kenny Kuko already on the first one. Just right before that, another one that he did. And he did Jim Thorndike's as well, right?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
That is Sycamore Dekalb Chevrolet Cadillac. Number 59, American flag. Beautiful paint scheme.
Definitely.
Now, I do have to say, one that I really like that I did not make is Latham Joiners. I know we had, was brought up on the King's Pit Pass podcast for anyone that had watched that episode. But he's got a sharp-looking truck.
Yes, he does. Will he get in victory lane with it today? We'll see after this green-white checkered. But you still got hungry drivers right behind him. You got Aaron Brown, Dylan Canova, Jake Raven, and Rob Higgs. You know, Justin Waddell, Jared Martin, Adrian Fernandez, Shane King, and Joshua King. That will round out your top 10. And honestly, it doesn't really look like there's many trucks out there that do not have some type of sort of damage on them.
Yeah, some of these trucks are looking a little rough. So I see the O2 of Anthony Hutchinson in pit as well. The O2 of the main title sponsor of Top Tier Racing, H&W Electrical. Big thanks to them for making a lot of this possible.
And it looks like Anthony is done for the night.
Looks to be. All right, I see the lights are off on the pace car once again. Get them double file here.
The 2 to go. Now, will this be a green-white checker?
Yep.
This will be a green-white checker. They only get one of these in top tier, so it is the next flag will end the race.
So you thought it was aggressive before. Let's wait till now. It's the last shot, now or never.
And right now,
You ain't first or last.
pretty much. And right now, we're definitely gonna have a new winner unless something crazy does happen, because Peyton Howe is sitting all the way back in 17th. Unless he makes a miraculous Dale Earnhardt Sr. type of 2 laps, you know, I think it's definitely gonna have a new winner to this week here at Daytona.
Never say never. Super speedways, you never know.
Very true.
Anything can happen. Anything at all. Yeah, I could tell you, I have to say, looking at Jake Raven's car always makes me want to go get some snacks. Need some chips.
Get some Doritos.
Not an official sponsor, not an official advertiser either. I'm just an avid lover of Doritos. Cool Ranch, though. That is my flavor of choice.
Definitely Cool Ranch. That's the only flavor of choice.
I'm glad we agree. So this is why we make great friends, you and I.
Exactly. That's the only
But
one.
anyway, here, back to the track here. It looks like the pace car will be dipping down any moment here. And we'll get these boys back to green flag racing. There it goes.
For 2 laps, next flag ends the race, whether it be yellow or checker. And they are underway.
It looks like that outside line did not get a good start.
Nope. Right now, and there goes Canova right on the high side. Throws a block, looks down low.
There you go.
He's
There's
going.
Aaron Brown right up there. He's going to give Latham there a nice good bump.
Here comes Rod Higgs and Jarrett Martin on the inside with Shane King right behind him. Justin Waddell on the high side. Down the back stretch they go. 2 by 2.
Outside lane's got some good momentum going.
Yes, they do. But right now, it looks like that bottom lane's starting to pick it right back up. They're all the top 3 right there in the bottom, all connected, laid off of each other in the corners. Perfectly done. Here comes Canova back underneath Latham Joyner for the lead as they're going to be coming looking to get the white flag. 1 to go at Daytona. 3 wide farther back.
Oh, and it looks like Latham will be ahead, coming with the 1 to go.
Ooh, there goes Fernandez a little bit. Are we going to see a move?
Time around. I see 3 wide behind them with Shane King and Justin Waddell and Peyton Howell. He's making his move up there.
Yep, he's up to 8th currently. Here comes Rob Higgs in the middle. He is going for it.
Dicey.
Here we go.
Wide.
Here comes the big pushes right here. Oh, there we go. There's the 8 around right there. The 88 goes around as well.
There goes
They're going to be running to the end. Here comes Jake Raven on the high side of Brown. Into the wall they go. Peyton Howell. Here goes Peyton Howell. Peyton Howell. Beating and banging his way. Oh, he gets knocked. He gets knocked. They're wrecking here at the line. At the line, it's going to be Canova taking the win.
We'll have to wait on the official results here.
Latham Joyner through the grass.
God.
Looks like Jake Raven will finish 3rd. What an ending. Oh, my.
According to the iRacing results, I got Latham Joyner in first, Dylan Canova in second, and Jake Raven in third.
You got Latham Joyner taking the win?
Yeah, that's according to iRacing.
On my thing on SDK, right now I got Dylan Canova as a winner. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Where were they when at the line?
Hold on. Oh my god, I gotta turn up chat. I might have to go do some admin stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave you in the hands of Jorge. I will let you know who the official top 3 is in a moment, buddy.
Alrighty. Yep, because I'm taking a look right now and it's coming to the line. I can't tell you. I can't tell. I can't tell you where Latham Joyner is at the time. He's on pit road sliding, but he hasn't crossed the line yet. I don't think. I honestly, folks, I don't know. I have no idea who won this race, folks. I honestly do not know who won this race. This is insane. I am going to pull up iRacing on my screen just so I can see. It shows that on my screen, it has Dylan Canova as your winner. And Latham Joyner lap down because he slid through. I honestly do not know who won this race, folks. I really do not know. This is insanity. I want to say it's Dylan Canova, but I do not know. I right now I'm waiting to see who am I going to be interviewing for this top 3. This is because right now on my screen over here it shows that Dylan Canova won with Jake Raven finishing second and Dallin Drake in third, Joshua King in fourth, Jeremy Gill in fifth. That is your top 5. What iRacing is saying over here. So no, actually, Rena, he did not get the bronze. He got the silver. But on SDK, the program that I use for broadcasting and stuff, is showing Latham Joyner finishing second. I honestly don't know what is going on, where it is. I know the admins are having to sort this out. I can't tell you. Once I find something, I will let you know. Right now, I am waiting to see what is that. Because honestly, I have no idea who won this race, who got it, or any of the sort. Let's just take a look back at these last few little bits. Let's go with the blimp view. I like the blimp view. It's a lot better. You can see more. So as you see them as they're coming down the line, you got multiple trucks wrecking right there. You got that. Shane King up into Talon Drake. Everybody's just loose, banging on each other as they're coming. Payne Howe gets turned right there. Dylan Canova with the run. Canova in the wall. Latham Joyner's in the grass sliding. I can't tell you who won, folks. I really don't know. Right now, I'm waiting on word from the admins on who got the win or anything like that. I honestly do not know. So I honestly do not know who the top three is right now. I am waiting on hopefully maybe word from Drafty. I got a couple people right now already in it. I just don't know the order that everybody got because I am very thoroughly confused, everybody. But we'll see. Right now, we are just sitting here waiting. Right now, I'm just doing my normal rewind. So when I start pulling people in, we can just do our nice little interviews and everything of the sort. But as far as who won, who got second, who got third, I honestly do not know. I'm going to put Dylan Canova up right now because I believe he is our winner, but I do not know. And all right, folks. All right, we got it from the admins. We got Dylan Canova as your race winner. Jake Raven will finish second. And it looks like our third place finisher is Talon Drake in third, but we're unfortunately he cannot do an interview, so we're gonna have Joshua King, who finished fourth. Still a great run for him. All right, let's pull him in. Dylan, do you have a copy, sir?
Yeah, I got you.
Dude, what an ending to that race. I didn't know who won until just right now. Like, literally, I had the admins just let me know who won. Like, STK was saying one thing, iRacing was saying another thing. I had no clue. I mean, walk me through that crazy last half lap, man.
I mean, going back to the restart, we had a great restart, got underneath Latham, and I was hoping it would be a drag race between the two of us, and I kind of got shuffled out of line on the backstretch, which in hindsight ended up being saving grace because then they started crashing in front of me. I really wasn't sure who was up there. I knew it was Aaron, Latham, Peyton, and I know there was a fourth truck. They just kind of split off, hit the wall, so I was just trying to shoot any gap I could see. And, man, I don't know. I know me and Latham got together right there coming off a 4, and then I lost him in the mirror, wasn't sure where he went.
Yeah, dude, it was insane because he had Latham sliding through the grass, and like I said, man, the ending was insane. And Peyton Howe honestly restarted that last one in 17th spot, and yet for some reason he came up there and was fighting for the win at the line, which or close to the line, dude. That was insane. But congratulations on your first win of the season, man. First win in top tier. That's awesome. You're locked into the playoffs. How does that make you feel?
It feels good. I know there's a couple tracks that I'm not looking forward to coming up, so it'd be nice to be locked in moving forward from here and not have to really worry about those. Can kind of focus on the playoffs. Um, but yeah, me and Peyton were talking before the restart, and I was like, if you come back and win this race from back there after this, I said it would just this fits the season so far, and he almost did it.
Yeah, he did. He almost did it, man. I mean, what are your so now you said there's a couple tracks you're not looking forward to. What are those tracks?
Next week at Bristol, I'm decent at Bristol. I'm just worried. You know how short tracks can be. You never know what to expect. And then there's a road course right after that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I know that we have a road course coming up, and I am not a road course racer by any stretch of the imagination. So then I have to really worry about those two tracks and can just kind of focus on, the cookie cutter mile and a halves. Go from there.
Yeah, we got Sonoma after Bristol, so which is going to be, I think, a very interesting race. Trucks on Sonoma, that is going to be something new. But man, what a race. You've been running up front all season long, is definitely well deserved. You're locked into the playoffs. Now you could just focus on that. Congratulations. Anybody you like to thank?
Yeah, thank you for putting on the broadcast, the admins for putting on the race, give us a place to race. The Revved Up Racing team give me a spot to kind of work with some people tonight, so I wasn't out by myself. Cody Williams Designs putting together this good looking truck, and yeah, everybody that makes this possible, all the fans watching, all the drivers that show up. It's nice seeing a full field of trucks every week.
All right, sir. Thank you. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week at Bristol.
Thank you.
All right, we got our second place finisher that is busy playing something in the background.
My entrance sound.
Jake Raven, man, congratulations on second place. Crazy. I mean, it's a crazy half lap. I'm gonna ask everybody on that one. What was it from your perspective?
So I knew that it was going to be a tight fight going into those last couple turns. It always is. It's Daytona, right? You can't expect anything otherwise. Latham was up there. He's on my team, so we were kind of communicating. He was letting me know what he wanted to do. If it didn't work out, we were going to kind of spitball it, but it did work out. I wound up getting behind him, and then we were able to kind of work together to push the outside lane. He said, I'm not leaving this lane. It's got the momentum. We'll get the runs on the straights. It's where you need to be. And everything was working great until turn 3. And then we realized someone pushed it 3 wide. And so we had to stay real tight up high to make sure not to get caught up in anything. I didn't realize Peyton was even behind me. He was pushing me, and I was trying to push Latham. But Peyton was pushing me so hard, going into turn 3, I didn't realize how hard I needed to turn the wheel to not go up into the wall. So when that happened, I got out from behind Latham. It slowed him down. And then by the time I collected the wheel and got back under, I was next to him, and we bodied each other, set off a chain effect of who knows what happened. I just know I thought I was falling down to the mid of the pack until I realized that the back half of the pack wrecked prior to that.
Yeah, dude.
So we just kept driving, and I was just watching everybody all over the place in front of us.
Yeah, it was an insane ending. Like, you had the 8 with the 243, I think it was, or 7 or whatever. They were wrecking as they were coming into 3 and 4. Then the 88 got turned, and then you guys had your deal, and then everybody just started getting taken out, and it was just one by one. And yeah, it was definitely a crazy ending there at the end, man. But hey, you came away with a second place finish. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. That's going to keep helping you solidify you not be on the bubble anymore in 15th in points. So that's going to keep you locked in next week at Bristol. How do you feel about that?
I feel relieved. I hate being on the bubble, and I realized like these first few races, I wasn't really racing where I felt like I should be. There was just getting caught up in a lot of stuff. Bristol, I love Bristol. I've never raced them in these trucks, so that's going to be different. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll see. I'm going to have to put in some laps to figure it out. I got to count my lucky stones because I feel like I dodged 3 or 4 crashes that happened either next to me or right in front of me, and I thought I was going to get taken out, and I never did. So that really helped solidify where I was able to finish tonight.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, glad you escaped. Now you're off the bubble. I believe it's your girlfriend, correct? Like, watches all those streams, correct?
She does, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, she's always out there supporting and, always saying, go Jake, go Raven, 37. So, it's awesome having her on the comments and everything, which we appreciate her very much for tuning in. Again, today we had freaking technical difficulties with, the stream got coming up. I don't know if it was my internet or what it was, but either way, we got it for the last 15. Got to show the craziness. So, want to appreciate everybody sticking around for that. Anybody you'd like to thank, sir?
I got to thank the admins. They're hanging in there tough. There was a lot of chit chat today. I know you guys don't get to hear it, but we did have a few cautions, few more than we probably were anticipating. But you gotta keep those admins in mind because they're pulling a lot of weight. Same with H&W Electric for sponsoring the whole thing. Putting up and everything that they do to make the league keep going. Check 6 Motorsports, Marty's Eye Paints. Check him out. He makes some good paints. Press Gas Haul Ass. All those guys, they just putting their own time and effort into this league, and we appreciate all of them.
All right, sir. Congrats on your second. Can't wait to see you at Bristol next week, and you're no longer on the bubble, so you can relax a little bit, man.
Yep, let's see if we can get it done.
There you go, man. All right. And I'd like to welcome in our 4th place finisher, Joshua King, sir.
Hey,
I asked
what's up,
Jake. I asked Dylan. I'm going to ask you. Walk me through that last half lap because it was insane watching it from the broadcast. What was it from your point of view?
You know what? It was just a lot of praying to survive, make it to the finish. I was right up behind the truck when the chaos started. I couldn't really see that much, and then it kind of cleared for a second. Unfortunately, when it cleared, then I saw my teammate kind of coming down. I managed to clear him mostly, get it back together, and then just started passing more trucks. I was like, oh, okay, that's like 3, 4 wrecked. I think we're probably gonna compete there for 10th, which I mean, the way the seasons went so far for us, that would have been awesome to be honest. But yeah, it was a wild race. I was talking to the team, and I was telling them like before that final stretch there, I was like, guys, I've been fifth twice tonight. I've been almost dead last twice tonight, and we got a chance to put something together here at the end. So that was good. It was a good finish. We needed it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, I want to go touch back on your season. You know, you didn't have a couple good runs at the start of the season, missed last week at Dover, made the race tonight, finished fourth tonight. So that should help and jump you up in the point. I don't know if it's going to get you in the top 15, but it definitely has to feel good to have a nice, solid run tonight.
Yeah, it does feel good. It definitely eases the nerves a little bit. Obviously, still work to do, but that race last week, I didn't feel comfortable at all leading up to qualifying. I practiced and practiced and practiced, just trying to lay down a lap to make the race, and then figure it out from there. And I've already said it. I was afraid to step on the gas and afraid of wrecking the truck tonight. A lot more comfortable at Daytona. Unfortunately, we didn't get our third win in a row here, but fourth place is still pretty darn good, especially with some of the crashes and things that were going on.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, didn't get the win, but still a solid run for you guys. And that craziness at the end. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, absolutely. First off, appreciate you doing the broadcast. Hope it went smooth tonight. And then my sponsors, SM Racing Products, Button Boxes, check them out. Majestic Promotional and Branded Apparel. They're the reason we are what we are and have our merch. Royalty Racing Network, of course, you guys. Suncoast Roofer Supplies. So good to have them on board. This is actually our first race with them as a sponsor. So it's good to get out and get a top 5 for them. And then, drawing a blank. And then on my team, sorry, Loyalty Motorsports, of course, like super supportive, all really good people. And with the changes to the car counts, there's been some panic because we didn't have a great start to the season, but we've all kept it together. 2 of us that didn't make the race last week made it tonight, and then 1 that made it last week didn't make it. So I mean, we're trying to all get on the same page and get 5 of us in there, but this finally should be a good team point tonight. Finally, and shout out to Dylan running the right way. And getting that dub. Jake Raven, one of my favorite people. Happy to see him come in second. And so that's all I got.
All righty, sir. Yep. You're welcome. Thank you for taking your time out. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week at Bristol, and it should be a fun one.
All right, buddy. We'll be ready. Talk to you later.
All right. That was Joshua King, our 4th place finisher. That is going to do it for this week, folks. Again, my apologies. Another race with not the way we want to be broadcasting, not the way we want things to work. Had SCK and all of our graphics work and everything perfectly just fine. Just unfortunately, connectivity issues here with my internet, which honestly now seem to be fine. But of course, it is always the time when you need it. Hopefully at Bristol next week, it would all come together and it will be all nice, sound, and beautiful and perfect for you guys. But until then, we will see you next week at Bristol.